what is being said and the movement that was also seen outside the SIT office. Of course, there has been a lot of security that has also been deployed. He will now be taken to the Bowring Hospital shortly for a medical examination. And what is also being said that following the medical checkup, he will be produced before the magistrate, where the SIT will be looking into his maximum custody for questioning. All the three cases that have been registered against him will be cited before the judge by the SIT, and also information coming in regarding the investigation that the doctors will be conducting sexual potency test on him. It is said to be around a 2-hour-long procedure. Let's straight away go across to our reporters joining us live from Bengaluru. We have Deepak, Imran and Neha. Deepak and Imran, who were following as far as Prajwal Revanna return from the Bengaluru airport. Deepak, what all has happened till now and what happens next?
Well, there's been a lot of hectic movement, and we've been, of course, bringing our viewers minute-to-minute details of everything. And starting from, of course, his arrest yesterday, putting out those visuals of him being picked up from the airport itself by the SIT officials, being taken to the SIT, where my colleague Imran, of course, was there till about 3 in the morning, bringing us all the updates of him being taken there. Finally, he was allowed to rest for some time. There's no real questioning that has, been taken about up until now, because they will be producing him any time now. He will be moved out of, the SIT office. He'll be heading towards the Bowring Hospital, and then he will be brought here to the City Civil Court complex. Today, all eyes are on the courts here in Bengaluru, Amita. Here in the City Civil Court, the orders for Bhavani Revanna, the mother of Prajwal Revanna, her anticipatory bail plea orders are scheduled to be, of course, given out later in the day at around somewhere between 11 and 12. We are also expecting that particular bail plea that was put forth, which now becomes infructuous as far as anticipatory bail is concerned. What will the legal team right now look at in terms of the next best option for Prajwal Revanna? That is something that we'll see happening in court. Meanwhile, his father, H.D. Revanna, managed to secure bail. He was sent to judicial custody. He was in police custody as well. Now, the government believes that he shouldn't have been given bail by the lower court. They've approached the High Court. In about 5 minutes from now, the bench there in Court Hall number 6 in the High Court is going to be taking up the matters, what we are picking up, whether there'll be a decision immediately on it or whether it'll be posted for, later half of the day, is also a development that we're expecting. Meanwhile, it's not very clear. If you can very clearly see, I'm going to try and zoom in from here as my video journalist Sunil shows you these pictures. At least about 100 to 120 policemen have been deployed, huge security inside, because Prajwal Revanna will be brought here. The 4th floor of this particular complex, of course, is where the People's Representative Court is. That's where the bail hearings will happen. But he will, of course, be produced as well. So that is where they'll need ample amount of security because of the amount of public outrage that there is. There is also a possibility of his supporters or JDS workers, of course, gathering. That's something that they want to avoid. We saw them yesterday completely dodge cameras, take him away through VIP exits, ensure that he didn't come under the glare or questioning of the media. Now, today, while he's being produced, they want to ensure there's ample security so that they do not have any sort of, untoward incidents or frenzies taking place at the hospital or even at the court where I am now.
All right, let me go across to Imran now. Imran, you've seen it all as far as the moment he landed and how was his body language. You were explaining that to our viewers for this time being right now. In this morning, if you can tell us exactly what you had experienced and what you saw the minute when he was taken into custody.
Well, we saw that the same posture he maintained in his video, that he claimed to be a victim of it. He maintained that there was also an arrogance on his part, and we saw that all women officers arrested him from the airport. In fact, in the vehicle, it was quite symbolic. There is someone who's accused of rape, sexual assault, and intimidation and kidnapping case, and all women officers arrested him, led by DCP Lakshmi Prasad, and then we brought him to the SIT office. What we're getting to know from the SIT is that they haven't questioned him much, took some basic details from him, and they allowed him to sleep. And in the morning now, he'll be brought to the Bowring Hospital, where the entire area has been turned into a fortress by the police officials here, completely barricaded with heavy police presence. They do not want even media to come close to the Prajwal Revanna. There's a tactic which they've been maintaining since yesterday night. From the airport, through the back gate, they hoodwinked the media and brought him to the SIT office. They were also at SIT completely barricaded. And here, the same procedure is cops are following. trying to ensure that media doesn't get to him, even causing at the cost of inconvenience to the local general public who are coming for medical checkup here. Now this is a boarding hospital where his father H.D. Ravana was brought in last time, which led to a lot of spectacle here with local public and media cornering him, and the first time H.D. Ravana had given a statement that it's an entire conspiracy to finish off the Gowda family. That again, the cops do not want to repeat of that episode, hence a heavy police bandobast have been brought in here, and after this he will be taken to the magistrate court. Now an interesting day for the Ravana family here, especially when there are like both father, mother and the son, where their bail application hearings are coming up in the High Court, where my colleague Deepak is tracking. Contrasting to that is H.D. Kumaraswamy, who is a younger brother of H.D. Ravana, but who is enjoying taking a break from his political, especially when this crisis in family is happening. Their family, his son, his daughter-in-law are at a private resort in Kabini Wildlife Resort.
Well, we'll talk about the rest of the family later, but we'll focus more on Prajwal Ravana and what happens next with him. Neha is with us right now because we'll be taking up as far as the inside scoop that is now coming right after his arrest, because the several angles, Neha, that the SIT would be also investigating is that how did he actually manage to stay abroad for such a long time? Even if his scheduled program was such, was it something that he wanted to stay for over a month, or this was because somebody was aiding him, giving him the instructions when and when to return?
Well, that's right, Amita. Of course, the SIT that's probing this case right now is looking into all angles, leaving no stones unturned at this point, because remember, they need a watertight case here against Prajwal Ravana to be able to investigate all of these grave charges of rape, harassment and much more against him. And even at this point, of course, as we are reporting outside the SIT, outside the CID office, what we do know is that, of course, while Prajwal Ravana hasn't been questioned too much, what the police at this point is first going to be looking at how he managed to stay abroad for nearly 1 month. Did he, of course, have the support of some people who was aiding him? Was there, of course, how exactly did he manage this for nearly 1 month, evaded the authorities after a blue corner notice was put out, after lookout circulars were put out, after an arrest warrant was put out? All of this is, of course, something that's, becoming a part of the probe right now. But, of course, this is key here because the SIT, of course, has allowed him to rest now, given the fact that they would be, bringing him, of course, to court right now. They would be seeking his custody after producing him. We'll really have to wait and see how this goes forward. What we also know now is that the SIT, of course, is seizing his phone, his passport. This is routine procedure, much like they would with, any other criminal, of course, or any other suspect for that matter.
All right, several angles that are now coming in on the ongoing investigation. In a short while now, he is expected to be taken to the hospital, and following a medical checkup, he will be produced before the court.